just okay. So now William will tell us about the various countries which try to use this technology and which failed miserably. So
Okay. You can switch.
I'll crop that part out.
So currently, subsidies have failed in the United States, Germany, Italy, Norway, and Japan. And the main reason for these have been financial. People don't realize that a subsidy has to be subsidized from something. And currently, it's subsidized by the consumers through taxes. So most of these countries do not, the cost of subsidizing is so great that basically they cannot afford to subsidize. So therefore, you are almost forced to find alternatives to these actions. So I will turn it over to Amelia to talk about alternatives to subsidizing carbon capture and storage.
We have been talking lots of things about why we do not support for the CCS. So let's turn to an alternative we think that are going to be possible. That is carbon recycling. So you might wondering like what is carbon recycling? It is different from CCS. Carbon recycling will not only reduce the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, but at the same time it will transmit the carbon dioxide into renewable fuel resources. So let's start talking about why we think CCS is not good. Because for CCS actually is quite a similar concept with the carbon recycling, but the different part is because CCS only capture and storage the emission in the Earth's surface, but they are going to be cause some concerns, like for the cost part. It's just like the nuclear waste. No. Yeah. Okay. Refers to the cost part. Just like nuclear waste. If you put it underground, you need. There are going to be continuous cost for managing and keep an eye on those waste, and there are also going to cause some environmental problems, and there is also a problem about efficientness, like as the rapid increase of carbon dioxide, there is a question like, is that possible to capture enough CO2 to make an impact for our environment? They're going to be a problem. And okay, so let's turn to like why carbon recycling is good. As what I'm saying, that carbon recycling will giving us renewable resources. Those renewable resources could be like algal biofuel, methanol, or hydrocarbon fuels. And as for the things that carbon capture can produce, is like they are going to produce some chemicals that will replace the harmful chemicals for dry cleaning, and they are going to have chemicals that will replace the refrigerant, which is 1,000 times as potent as greenhouse gases. And as for the products from the carbon recycling, it will going to produce 30% of world's liquid fuel supply. And another thing is it's going to eliminate 10% of the world's CO2 emissions. And you might wonder, like, for the process to capture the carbon dioxide and transmit it into another renewable fuels, it's going to cost another CO2 too. But the result here is, in many cases, it will actually decrease the total amount or emission. And from this picture, you can see that is a possible outcome of recycling CO2. It can change into lots of other chemicals you can see here. And as for the ERC technology here, that is and that is actually one of the carbon capture technology. And next slide. For this part is compare the ERC system with the CCS. As you can see here, no matter in terms of economics, value of product, or safety, timing, scalability, or project authorization, for the ERC system is way better than the CCS. And as for the conclusion part, we think that for the government to subsidize the CCS is not really that smart, because it cost a huge amount. It's going to cost a huge amount of money. And as for the recycling, we are really not sure whether we can make a profit within 30 or 50 years. And also for a reason is because there are another technology, carbon recycling, can substitute for the CCS. Therefore, we don't think that government should subsidize the CCS.